Liz Sheridan was in Seinfeld. She's 92 today. I think she was George's mom, I think. Sportscaster and Hall of Fame coach, football coach, NFL, John Madden. John Madden is 85 years old today. Steven Seagal is 69. We have Peter McNichol. He was in Numbers, and Ally McBeal. He's 67 today. Bassist Steve Gustafson of 10,000 Maniacs, 64 today. Just one of the Maniacs. Singer-producer Babyface. Babyface is 63. Musician Brian Setzer, Stray Cat Strut. He's 62. Singer Katrina Leskanich. That's Katrina of Katrina and the Waves. She's 61. Comedian Orlando Jones, 53. Actually, a very funny guy. Actor Schuyler Lay, Supergirl and Grey's Anatomy, 39 today. We have singer-actor Mandy Moore. He is 37 today. Didn't know she was that old. Haley Joel Osment still sees dead people. He's 33 today. Daisy Ridley of Star Wars The Force Awakens, 29 years old today. Those are the big shot birthdays. Got some local people coming up.
Kxo AM 1230 can help you publicize your nonprofit group's upcoming events, and we're happy to do it at no charge. To take advantage of our offer, we ask that you let us know about the event at least 2 weeks ahead of time. Write down the important information. You know, who, what, where, when, and so on. Include a name and phone number of a contact person and mail or deliver the information to KXO, 420 Main Street, El Centro, California, 92243. Our email address is kxoamfm@kxoradio.com. The information you supply may be used as community news, public service announcements on the KXO info line, or on our website. If you're paying for promotion with another advertising medium, we do offer special nonprofit group rates to promote your event. KXO AM 1230 wants to work with you and your community group to make our Imperial Valley a better place. Tell us what's going on and we'll tell everyone else. KXO AM 1230, here to make a difference in the Valley.
Happy birthdays this morning going out to Aaron Eduardo Jacobo, Timmy Pratero, Nick Vasquez, Pablo Solis, Tony Alcarez, Montel Shelton, Nathan Anaya, Alma Cornejo, Dennis Morita, Eric Scoggins, Joy Pitones, Laudo Escalante, Lester Morris, Walter Strom, Michael Kirby, and Josephine Conway. Happy birthday to each and every one. Happy anniversary this morning to Ernesto and Sylvia Avila. Happy anniversary to you guys from everybody at KXO.
There's a lot going on right now, and broadcasters are on the ground covering all of it, bringing you the weather, the traffic, and breaking news, all while entertaining you 24 hours a day. Someone needs to tell you what's going on around the world and in our hometowns, and that someone is us. We are free radio. We are always there. We are broadcasters. Visit wearebroadcasters.com or text radio to 52886 to learn more. Furnished by NAB and this station.
And it's time for the World California News headlines, brought to you by Lock Air Conditioning, your year-round comfort specialist. For sales and service, call the experts at Lock Air Conditioning.
CBS News Brief. Supply issues are causing problems for that single-shot Johnson & Johnson COVID-19 vaccine, even as the U.S. races to get more shots and arms. CBS's Alexander Tin reports.
Some sites around the country are only now resuming administering that single-shot vaccine after concerns about side effects the CDC later said were unfounded.
Searing testimony yesterday in the murder trial of the former police officer accused of killing George Floyd. WCCO-TV reporter Esme Murphy.
Pathologist Dr. Lindsay Thomas testified that it was definitely the police restraint that caused Mr. Floyd's death.
There's no evidence to suggest he would have died that night, except for the interactions with law enforcement.
Amazon workers at the company's fulfillment center in Alabama have voted not to unionize, but this employee is suspicious.
Being misled and manipulated and lied to.
Nearly 55% of the votes were against the union, but some say this fight is far from over. CBS News Brief. I'm Allison Keys.
It's time to have your air conditioner serviced so you're Ready for the summer. Call Air Conditioning, your York dealer, today for their spring AC tune-up special. It's only $68. That's right, for a limited time only. It's only $68 to get your AC ready for the hot summer days. Lock Air Conditioning installs quality York equipment and services all makes and models. Call the experts at 760-93-LOCKE and make your appointment today. Call 760-93-LOCKE. Lock, the only name in air conditioning. York, install with confidence. Contractor's license number 696216.
California headline news. A $40 million media campaign is underway to reassure California's most underserved communities that the COVID-19 vaccine is safe and effective. A new TV spot features a Q&A between East Palo Alto photographer Darius and California Surgeon General Dr. Nadine Burke-Harris.
Hi, Darius. I think that people respond more to what we do than what we say. So after looking at all of the data and the science about these vaccines, I got the vaccine. And I made sure my mom and dad got the vaccine.
More California counties are expanding vaccine eligibility. Younger people in a vaccine clinic in the capital city is doing just that. Councilmember Mai Vang says the clinic is located in one of Sacramento County's most COVID-impacted areas.
We got confirmation from Sacramento County that individuals 16 and over are eligible for the Pfizer vaccine. 16 and over within the zip code will have priority.
Mike Salceda, California Headline News.
And World California News headlines brought to you this morning by Lock Air Conditioning. For your air conditioning and sheet metal needs, call Lock Air Conditioning today, 760-353-4501.
We could all use a little extra hope. CalHope offers free tips and tools to help manage COVID-19 stress and anxiety. Call our warm line at 1-833-317-4673 to talk with someone who can help. Hope lives in California. In our businesses, schools, and homes, in our people, and in our shared hope for the future, one where we can all safely come together again. Visit calhope.org or call 1-833-317-4673. Hope lives here.
These days, physical distance can keep us safe and healthy, but emotional distance can strain relationships, especially if drugs or alcohol are involved. If substance use or addiction is creating a barrier between you and your child, you may feel alone and you may not know where to turn, but we're here to help you and your family. Partnership to End Addiction offers free resources, guidance, and support just a click away. To end addiction, start with connection. To learn more, reach out to us at drugfree.org.
It is page one of the local news, a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers with two locations in the valley, in Brawley at Highway 86 and Julia Drive, and in El Centro on Imperial Avenue, right next to Food for Less. Imperial Valley, South End Imperial Valley, had a wake-up call this morning. A magnitude 3.5 earthquake, a minor earthquake, hit at 6:22 this morning. U.S. Geological Survey says it was centered 4 miles southwest of Hopeville, pretty much where the other earthquakes the other day hit. No damage or injury reported. Active cases of COVID-19 in Imperial County, numbers have gone up again. The numbers are provided by the County Public Health Department. According to the Friday numbers, active cases of COVID-19 in Imperial County are now at 220. This is up from 191 reported on Thursday. Deaths attributed to the virus are at 713. Hospitalizations have remained steady. There are still 10 COVID-19 patients hospitalized in Imperial County. 6 are in intensive care. There are 4 ICU beds available in Imperial County. Health Department says the county is responding well to vaccinations. As of Friday, 74,319 doses had been administered. 45,487 had been partially vaccinated. That's those receiving the first dose. 28,832 have been fully vaccinated. To find out where the COVID-19 vaccine is available in Imperial County, go to vaccinefinder.org. We'll have more in just a minute.
Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers in Brawley and El Centro service all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment. Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers ready to take care of your automotive service needs. Tires, brakes, batteries, AC service, alignments, lube oil and filter change, and more. Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers on Imperial Avenue next to Food for Less in El Centro, and in the Brawley Auto Center, Highway 86 and Julia Drive.
And crews working on the Interstate 8 Imperial Avenue interchange project closed westbound lanes of the freeway early this morning. Westbound lanes of Interstate 8 were closed from 4th Street to 4th Street, which is Highway 86, to Forester Road. Starting at 3 o'clock this morning, they will remain closed for the next 18 minutes or so until 8 o'clock. This morning, the 5-hour closure was needed to make adjustments to the bridge false work. Eastbound lanes remained open. El Centro Sector Border Patrol agents arrested 2 men Thursday in the early morning hours. The agents encountered a silver Nissan near the Washington Avenue exit on Interstate 10. During the encounter, a Border Patrol K-9 detection team alerted to the trunk of the vehicle. A search of the vehicle led to the discovery of a spare tire that was very heavy and appeared to be loaded down with packages. Agents found 30 packages in the spare tire. They found 5 more hidden in a portable speaker. The packages tested positive for methamphetamine. Packages weighed a total of 36.7 pounds with an estimated value of $100,993. The 2 male occupants of the vehicle were arrested. It was determined both men were U.S. citizens. The men, the vehicle, and the narcotics were all turned over to the Riverside County Sheriff's Office. That's it. That's page 1 of the local news, a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers in El Centro on Imperial Avenue next to Food for Less, and in Brawley on Highway 86 and Julia Drive. Quick Lane services all makes and models, and you will never need an appointment.
What if the music stopped? If the familiar voices were silenced? If there were no breaking news updates? What if your companion and connection to your community came with a monthly fee? Don't worry, we're free local radio with you wherever you go, celebrating 100 years and looking forward to the next 100. We are broadcasters. Text radio to 52886 and let Congress know you depend on your local TV and radio stations. This message furnished by the National Association of Broadcasters.
And it's page 2 of the local news, brought to you by David H. West Insurance Services. See David or Jose for your life and health insurance needs or retirement planning. Beginning yesterday, COVID-19 vaccine is available to individuals in Imperial County 16 and over. Imperial County Public Health Department says registration for appointments will continue to be available on the state's My Turn system. Individuals should also check with local providers for vaccine availability and appointments. Dr. Stephen Monday, Imperial County Health Officer, said they've seen significant drops in the numbers of COVID-19 cases nationally, statewide, and locally due to in large part to the number of people who have received the COVID-19 vaccine. Eligible residents should get vaccinated as soon as possible, according to Dr. Monday. He said whichever vaccine is available is the one that they should use. Increasing the number of individuals who received the COVID-19 vaccine is an important step to ending the pandemic. Special Projects Grant Program, the Imperial Irrigation District Program. This week, the Imperial Irrigation District Board of Directors awarded $68,300 to 17 Imperial Valley school districts for 2021-2022 through the program. The IID acquired nearly 42,000 acres of Western Farms land in 2004 and subsequently developed the Special Projects Grant Program in conjunction with the Imperial County Office of Education, allowing the district to make in lieu payments equal to the property taxes that would have been paid by a non-public entity owner. The funding grants are made yearly to the school districts based on the acreage of Western Farms land within the boundaries of the school district. Most schools received, most districts received $1,000 awards. Highest amount, $33,200, was awarded to Calipatria Unified School District. And the Aquatic Center event is tonight. It's a special movie night from 5 p.m. to 10 p.m. The movie will be Trolls World Tour. That's Trolls World Tour. The movie starts at 7:30 p.m., but admission is limited, so you got to make some reservations. Sign up Genius. That's where you go. Sign up Genius to make your reservations. Food and refreshments will be available for purchases. Cabanas are in various sizes, will be available for rent. Call 760-335-4550 for information on the cabanas. It is also a family public swim night. South Central Aquatic Center is located at 540 Park Avenue in El Centro. Admission to the event is absolutely free. Got your weather coming up.
It's nice to explore your options when it comes to buying insurance, no matter what you're looking for. David H. West Insurance Services offers it all. And being an independent broker, we have many companies to choose from. We continue providing Medicare, life, and health plans, and now offer auto, home, and commercial insurance. David H. West Insurance Services can find the right insurance to fit your needs and budget. And best of all, a staff who cares about you. So don't hesitate to pick up the phone and call David H. West Insurance Services at 760-352-3411. That's 352-3411 for a free insurance review. That's 352-3411.
The high temperature yesterday, 95 degrees. The overnight low this morning, 62. National Weather Service says high temperatures will remain around 10 degrees above normal through the weekend as the high pressure sits over the southwest. This weather pattern will also maintain dry conditions with no obvious chance of rain. Somewhat cooler temperatures and breezy afternoon conditions will be common during the middle of next week as a weather disturbance slides north of the area. This system could result in a short period of even stronger winds. Weather forecast calling for sunny skies today. Highs right near 97. Winds will be light and variable. Tonight, mostly clear skies. Overnight lows around 64. West wind 5 to 15 miles per hour, gusting as high as 20 miles per hour. Sunday, mostly sunny skies. Highs right near 95. South to southeast winds at around 5 miles per hour. Sunday night, mostly clear skies. Overnight lows around 60. West-southwest wind 5 to 15 miles per hour. Monday, sunny skies, highs right near 93, with a south wind 5 to 10 miles per hour, increasing to 10 to 15 miles per hour in the afternoon. Winds could gust as high as 25 miles per hour. And right now, we're looking at 67 degrees, 29% the relative humidity. Page 2 of the local news and the weather brought to you this morning by David H. West Insurance Services. See David or Jose for health insurance plans and Medicare supplement coverage. David H. West Insurance Services.
From coast to coast, this is Goddard's Gold, right here on the Imperial Valley's AM 1230 KXO.
What's your name? Who's your daddy?
Get the gold, Goddard's Gold, Saturday 9 p.m. to midnight and Sunday morning 8 a.m. to 11 a.m.
And it's a Sports World Roundup time, brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, an affiliate of the Scripps Health Network, working together to provide you the best care. High school football yesterday, Imperial had no problem. They shut out Kxo 35-0. It was Palo Verde over Vincent Memorial 37-21. Hopeville all over Mountain Empire 50-6. On Thursday, the games, Thursday, Brawley beat Coronado 34-7, and Central shut out Desert Hot Springs 28-0. In Major League Baseball, San Diego area native Joe Musgrove throws the first no-hitter in Padre history to win over the Texas Rangers. Final score 3-0 at a Global Life Field in Arlington, Texas. Musgrove pitched all 9 innings. First no-hit game pitched by a San Diego pitcher since the Padres began. On the scoreboard, the rest of the games, Angels beat the Blue Jays 7-1. It was the Rays over the Yankees 10-5. Dodgers shut out the Nationals 1-0. 1-0. Giants over the Rockies 3-1. The Cleveland beat Detroit 4-1. It was the Braves over the Phillies 8-1. Athletics got by the Astros 6-2. Reds and Diamondbacks went 10 innings. Reds won the game by a score of 6-5. We'll have more in just a minute.
Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District is open and ready to serve you and your family for all your healthcare needs. Let our team of dedicated physicians guide you on your journey to better health. Pioneers is a recognized leader in healthcare and has more than 10 health centers and clinics throughout the Imperial Valley. When the need arises, don't hesitate to come and see us. We have services and locations in Calexico and Brawley, and of course, our award-winning hospital, Pioneers Memorial. For more information on all of Pioneer services, visit pmhd.org today.
And in golf at the Masters, Justin Rose salvages a shaky start with a 72, but the lead shrinks to one shot entering the weekend at Masters. Rose lead shrank, but he's still on top of the leaderboard. Reigning Masters champion Dustin Johnson has missed the cut. He's not the only one to go home. Rory McIlroy, Brooks Koepka also are out of the tournament. In the NBA, it was the Pacers over the Magic by a score of 111 to 106. Celtics beat the Timberwolves at 145 to 136. They did that in overtime. And Knicks beat the Grizzlies by a score of 133 to 129. Knicks beat them in overtime as well. The Hawks beat the Bulls 120 to 108. It was the Pelicans over the 76ers, 101 to 94. Hornets beat the Bucks 127 to 119. Nuggets over the Spurs 121 to 119. Wizards beat the Warriors 110 to 107, and the Clippers won. They beat the Rockets by a score of 126 to 109. In tennis, Spain's Paula Badosa, she ousted the world as number one, Ashley Barty, at the Volvo Car Open. So Badosa moves on. Barty goes back to Australia. In Sardinia. Okay. Third-seeded Lorenzo Sonego rallied past Yannick Hanfmann for a spot in the Sardinia Open semifinals on Friday. Obviously, that one's being played in Italy. Deshaun Watson's lawyer, Rusty Hardin, acknowledged during a Friday news conference that there were some consensual encounters between the Houston Texans quarterback and some of the 22 women who have filed lawsuits against him. But he said at no point did Watson engage in any acts that were not mutually desired. Los Angeles Dodgers manager Dave Roberts expressed concern that one of his star pitchers, Trevor Bauer, has been singled out in Major League Baseball's renewed effort to curtail the illegal use of foreign substances on baseballs. Bauer's name surfaced in a recent report from The Athletic saying that the multiple baseballs from his Wednesday outing against the Oakland Athletics were collected for inspection after they were found to contain visible markings and felt sticky. Bauer complained about the report through his Twitter account and criticized MLB for leaking information about a supposedly confidential process. That's it. That's a look at sports. Sports World Roundup brought to you this morning by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District. Log on to pmhd.org for more information about Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District.
KXO AM 1230 can help you publicize your nonprofit group's upcoming events, and we're happy to do it at no charge. To take advantage of our offer, we ask that you let us know about the event at least 2 weeks ahead of time. Write down the important information. You know, who, what, where, when, and so on. Include a name and phone number of a contact person and mail or deliver the information to KXO, 420 Main Street, El Centro, California, 92243. Our email address is kxoamfm@kxoradio.com. The information you supply may be used as community news, public service announcements on the KXO info line, or on our website. If you're paying for promotion with another advertising medium, we do offer special nonprofit group rates to promote your event. KXO AM 1230 wants to work with you and your community group to make our Imperial Valley a better place. Tell us what's going on and we'll tell everyone else. KXO AM 1230, here to make a difference in the Valley.
And we are ready for the financial news and weather. S&P 500 and the Dow rose on Friday to close at record highs, posting a third straight weekly rise, partly on a lift from growth stocks, with a late-day rally building gains ahead of a quarterly earnings season, the quarterly earnings season next week. The Dow Jones Industrial Average rose 297.03 points, or 0.89%, to close at 33,800.6. S&P 500 gained 31.63 points, or 0.77%, to close at 4,128.8. Nasdaq Composite added 70.88 points, or 0.51%, to close at 13,919. For the week, S&P rose 2.71%, Dow advanced 1.96%, and the Nasdaq climbed 3.12%. That's a look at business, financials. We got the weather coming up.
High school sports are as American as apple pie. And going to a game or meet is a chance to see the stars of tomorrow shine today. But as anybody who's ever attended a high school sporting event in California knows, you can't have the stars without the stripes. High schools are currently looking for new officials in almost every sport. Who looks good in stripes? Anybody looking for a way to stay connected to a sport they love. If you like the idea of giving back to your community while earning a few extra bucks, chances are you'd look good in stripes too. We want to hear from you. We need to hear from you. No officials means no games. No stripes means no stars. And what kind of America would that be? California needs more high school officials. Go to highschoolofficials.com to sign up or learn more. That's highschoolofficials.com.
The high temperature yesterday, 95 degrees. The overnight low this morning, 62. National Weather Service says high temperatures will remain around 10 degrees above normal through the weekend as the high pressure sits over the southwest. This weather pattern will also maintain dry conditions with no obvious chance of rain. Somewhat cooler temperatures and breezy afternoon conditions will be common during the middle of next week as the weather disturbance slides north of the area. This system could result in a short period of even stronger winds. Weather forecast calling for sunny skies today. Highs right near 97. Winds will be light and variable. Tonight, mostly clear skies. Overnight lows around 64. West wind 5 to 15 miles per hour, gusting as high as 20 miles per hour. Sunday, mostly sunny skies. Highs right near 95. South to southeast winds at around 5 miles per hour. Sunday night, mostly clear skies. Overnight lows around 60. West-southwest wind 5 to 15 miles per hour. Monday, sunny skies, highs right near 93, with a south wind 5 to 10 miles per hour, increasing to 10 to 15 miles per hour in the afternoon. Winds could gust as high as 25 miles per hour. And right now we are looking at 67 degrees, 29% the relative humidity. Air Pollution Control District says air quality moderate at the border in Mexicali. Air quality is good for the rest of the region. Coming up next, 8 o'clock, CBS News. That's at the top of the hour. 6 minutes of news and information on the way.
The best oldies on the radio. KXO El Centro on AM 1230. KXO.
This is CBS News on the Hour, your home for original reporting.
I'm Allison Keyes in Washington. Worldwide gun salutes to honor Prince Philip, the husband of Queen Elizabeth, and flags are at half-staff in the UK after his death. CBS's Charlie Daggett has more on reaction from his family.
Reflecting on his father's life for a BBC program, Prince Charles called his career as consort an extraordinary achievement.
His energy was astonishing in supporting my mama and doing it for such a long time.
The prosecution in the murder trial of former police officer Derek Chauvin for the killing of George Floyd is expected to rest its case early next week. CBS News legal analyst Ricky Kleeman.
When you have two wonderful witnesses as pathologists who are virtually unimpeachable in Dr. Thomas and the medical examiner, Dr. Baker, who are clear that George Floyd would not have died if he did not have this intervention from law enforcement. They had a great week. The defense has its work cut out for it for next week.
Turning now to COVID-19 as Pfizer seeks authorization to use its vaccine on children between the ages of 12 and 15. CBS's Michael George.
Pfizer wants to extend its vaccination to those as young as 12 years old and has asked the FDA for authorization to do that. The request comes as children are believed to be central to the latest increase in cases.
Baseball fans in San Diego are celebrating.
Joe Musgrove of the San Diego Padres has pitched a no-hitter. Don Orsillo on Valley Sports San Diego with Friday night's call.
Ground ball to shortstop. Kim will go to first. The San Diego Padres get their first no-hitter in the history of the franchise. It belongs to San Diego's own Joe Musgrove, sending the Friar faithful into a frenzy.
In 112 pitches, Musgrove struck out 10 and walked none. It was the Padres over the Texas Rangers, 3-0. Jennifer Kuiper, CBS News.
Cleanup in Mississippi after a suspected tornado. CBS's Michelle Miller.
Tornado warning sounded as the rotating clouds lit up the sky about 25 miles east of Jackson and outside of Shreveport, Louisiana. One person was killed when high winds toppled a tree onto a home.
More bad weather on the way this weekend.
Today, the threat is going to be straight line wind damage, gusts 60, 70 miles an hour along the Gulf Coast from New Orleans, east towards Panama City, Pensacola, and eventually down towards Tallahassee and into the Tampa Bay area as well.
That's CBS News meteorologist Jeff Berardelli, and this is CBS News.
CBS News Radio is your home for breaking news. With our team of reporters around the country and the world, we give you the coverage you can trust.
I love being able to share with our family who's listening how much we all love State Farm insurance. With surprisingly great rates, State Farm has saved us money with our car and home insurance.
I mean, you're my wife. You know how much I love a great deal. So, of course, I'm going to love the great rates and great service at State Farm. It's good for and for my family.
State Farm meets my needs. Plus, I get to control how and what I want for my budget. And I do it all from their award-winning mobile app.
Surprisingly great rates. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
This is your HelloFresh mini break. There will be no grocery store crowds today or figuring out what's in the fridge. You already chose from over 25 chef-created recipes this week. There will be a HelloFresh box on your doorstep filled with fresh, pre-portioned ingredients that, in as little as 20 minutes, will become restaurant-quality meals. And giving yourself a break is back on the table.
Go to HelloFresh.com/Sky12 and use code Sky12 to get 12 free meals, including free shipping. That's HelloFresh.com/Sky12, code 12.
A beloved amusement park is open again.
Luna Park is back in business after being closed for 18 months because of the pandemic.
I got up very early today because I was looking forward for this moment.
But for now, the amusement park will only be open on weekends with limited capacity and some safety restrictions.
Face coverings are required, but screaming for joy is encouraged.
Those who do get in this first weekend,
very excited to be here, especially during such a tough time.
New York City Mayor Bill de Blasio.
Coney Island coming back. It's going to be an amazing summer, I'm telling you.
Monica Ricks, CBS News, New York.
You know how Sally always called Linus her sweet baboo in the Peanuts comic strip? The widow of cartoonist Charles Schultz, Jean, says she is the one who came up with the cute nickname for Sally's crush. She says that's what she called her husband, and he liked it so much she used it in the strip. Jean Schultz says she's always been a fan of Sally, partly because Sally's a little clueless. Allison Keyes, CBS News.
Would you get on an airplane if you knew it had a 50% chance of crashing? You may be riding that plane right now. If you have your money in a 401k or IRA and you plan to take out the recommended percentage each year when you retire, your chance of running out of money is 50%. 50%. But there's a better and safer way to secure your income in retirement. Discover how in a free book called Rescue Your Retirement. This wealth building strategy has never had a losing year in more than a century. In fact, even the man who invented the 401k now prefers this method instead. Get Rescue Your Retirement free for just a small shipping charge and enjoy a safe landing and a comfortable retirement. Get this free book and make sure you don't run out of money. Hurry, this offer is extremely limited. To get your free copy, just go to growwealthsafely.com. That's growwealthsafely.com to discover how to rescue your retirement. growwealthsafely.com.
And now, more of the best oldies on the radio.
I put my pants on, just like the rest of you, one leg at a time.
With George Gale.
Except, once my pants are on, I make gold records.
AM 1230.
I could have used a little more cowbell.
KXO.
1230 KXO.